A man is the easiest thing to get. We've heard that before. Like men are just off the high value tree. But is that really what's going on? Let's take a look.
Black women do not be having the options that they say they got. And before you jump in my comments, no, I don't have a man. No, I don't have options. Okay, so I beat you to it. There you go. I already beat you to it. So if that's all you care about, you can go and scroll past this video. Anyway, black women do not be having the options that they say they got, because my whole thing is, if you say you have an option, that means you like that option. That means you are considering that option. So women be talking about, we got options. Oh, a man is the easiest thing to get. But the man y'all be talking about, you don't even want the man. Y'all don't even want to take this man serious.
I have a lot of conversations with some of my women friends about this. And whenever the conversation comes up about where the good men at, it's like, what about the guy in your DM? What about the one saying grand rising? What about the one that's been talking to himself for the last 6 years? You don't want him? That's an option, right? Like, that's part of the equation. That's why you feel as if you don't have to settle, or settling is such a bad word. It's a no naughty word for you because you got options. But we both know that's not someone that you want to be seen with in public. That's not someone that you want to claim. That's not really an option. If the man that you wanted was an option, you wouldn't be single. Does that make sense? Guys, before we continue, like, comment, subscribe. Want to see this channel grow in the right direction. Really appreciate you guys and the commentary. Membership is open. You can join the channel. I'm going to be flushing it out, give me some time, make videos that are exclusive to you guys. We're going to have exclusive chats, eventually exclusive live streams just for memberships. And guys, I just appreciate you guys. Let's continue.
These men you're not attracted to these men. You don't want them. You really just wasting their time, because you're not even taking them serious. You're not considering being with them for real. You're not considering being in a relationship with them or nothing. You don't like them. So how would you consider somebody an option that you don't want?
That's that's it right there. How can someone be an option that you're really not attracted to, that you really have no inkling of being with, that someone that is just, it's someone that fills up that attention void that you may feel at times. You want to feel wanted, and there's a plethora of men that will always rise up to give you that. But are those options? Do you have, and by me, I'm saying options. When I'm saying, I've got guys like this, do you have 6, 7, 8 guys of the certain caliber that you deem worthy, really just surrounding you, hovering around you? Do you have those guys in your orbit? If not, those aren't really options. If there's a food that I'm allergic to, and a food and that's it, do I have an option to eat or starve? Like, that's not a real choice.
Like, just think about this. If I have 2 t-shirts, they're both options. I like both these t-shirts. I like both of them. They're options. But I only can choose one. That's an option. I like both of them, so they're both options. But I can only choose one, okay? That's what an option is. Y'all be in this delusional mindset that you got options, but the options that y'all claim y'all got, you don't even want them. So why would you claim them as an option? Do y'all be knowing what y'all be saying when y'all be saying this stuff? Like, y'all be thinking.
Now listen, she's the one saying it, not me, right? That's another. She's breaking sister code saying it. So don't jump down my throat when she's pointing something that's. I think most men look at this and say, yeah, we understand that as a woman, right? The average, I'm just saying physically attractive on whatever scale, on the general scale that we kind of use, right? Let's not make this difficult. On a dating app, she has just as amount of attention as the most supremely attractive guy. We know that attention is if it was a stock, it'd be in the toilet, because men give it away for free. They give it away for free. So whether or not you're the hottest, whether or not you're mid, whether or not you've got attention, you've got men that want to be with you. are these as is every single one of them an option? And I get why you would think that is. But if you know there's no real way or no real scenario in which you would consider that because you say you don't want to settle. So all these are grayed out. All these options aren't options. They're just people hanging out trying to tell you everything they think you want to hear in order for you to shed some sort of tension their way. But if that's not something you'd ever considered, it's not an option. It's not real.
Y'all sound so smart. Y'all think y'all ate when y'all be saying this stuff like, oh, I got options. Oh, a man is the easiest thing to get. Ma'am, you sound crazy and delusional. If the man that you claim is an option, if you don't want him, he's not an option. That don't make sense to y'all? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm delusional. I don't know what it is, but y'all don't be making no sense to me.
Yeah, I'm with it. You know, it often it becomes challenging trying to understand what are we talking about because it's always in the context of why the guy in front of you isn't a good enough candidate for you. Even if he has these things together, but he's maybe average looking, maybe he's average salary. But the thought is that "Oh, I don't want to settle because I have those all this attention. And then there's the case of when you do find yourself with someone of that high tier status. Maybe let's call it a celebrity. You've been with a celebrity. Now the thought is the thought that all these other celebrities are now also options, or people of that caliber, of that standing, that these are options for you. And this is why you won't settle for someone that may or may not actually be on your level. To end this, we're never going to tell people don't want what you want. That's never going to be the case here. You want what you want, just be aware of what the probability of achieving those things are. And I think that's the most reasonable way of looking at a lot of these things. Guys, let me know what you think. Um, I'm always eager to hear the conversations. And listen, you don't have to agree with me. All I ask is that we have an actual conversation about these things. You have your opinion, you have your life experiences, I have mine. The purpose of this channel isn't for you to unilaterally just accept what I'm saying. It's to sharpen your argument by countering mine. That's it. That's how we both grow. I grow from the experience, you grow from the exchange. I think that's a good deal. I think it's such a good deal. You should go ahead and subscribe. What do you think?